Okay, we will call to order this meeting of the local alcoholic beverage board of Howard County, April 23rd, 2026 at 10 a.m. Board members present, Dan Friedenberg.
Beth Harshman.
We have 4 items on the agenda, 2 renewals without violation and 2 new applications. We'll start with swearing in. If you're here to speak for or against the permit, if you could raise your right hand, please. Do each of you solemnly swear or affirm under the penalty of perjury that the answers you've given on your application or any testimony you may give or response to any questions asked by this board to be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you very much. The renewals are RH 34-30129 Beer Wine Liquor Hotel for Courtyard Kokomo, and RR 34-42104 Beer Wine Restaurant renewal for Brick Street Deli. There's no discussion from the board. I'd look for a motion to approve.
Move to approve.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Next item is new application for RR 34-43540 Beer Wine Restaurant new for Kokomo Meat Market. Is that you, sir? If you could step up to the podium here for me. Do you have your affidavit of compliance? Hang on, I don't need all this. Just that. Thank you. All right, and if you could say your name for the record, please.
Joseph Yildiz.
Can you speak up for me?
I'm sorry, I have a sore throat. Yusuf Joseph Yildiz.
Yusuf Joseph Yildiz. All right, thank you. And you're the owner of the permit?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you tell us about your business?
Meat market and deli shop. We sell sandwiches and we have meals along with fresh meat and frozen meat.
Okay. And what percentage of your business is on-premise consumption of food and drinks?
40 to 60%.
40?
40% is on premises, 60% fresh meat takeout.
Okay. So people are buying stuff to go more often than.
We have fresh meat and frozen meat. If you put everything in a percentage, based on food versus meat, food is about 80% eaten, 20% is takeout. But if you look at the overall sales,
Right.
it's about we have a lot of meat is going out for sale. So I would say about 40% meat is sold and 60% on the cooked food side. So on the 60% of that sales, it's about 80% eaten and 20% steak.
Okay. So your on-premise meals that people sit and eat,
Correct.
that is just that in itself, how much of your business is that?
About 60%.
Okay. And then what are your plans? What are you wanting your alcohol permit for?
Just beer and wine. I want to accommodate my customers with, complement my food with the beer and alcohol.
Okay. So your application says that that you want it to complement food purchases, but specifically limited to packaged beer and wine for off-premise consumption.
I applied for both carry-out privileges. It was an option to select, and plus on-site consumption.
Right. But this makes it sound like your focus is you mainly want to do carry out.
Not really, because I was explaining myself that we have an on-site eating, and we do a lot of burgers and burger and beer. Who says no to it after 5 p.m.? So we want our customers to have an access to that. And also, it's just if someone wants to do a takeout, just a beer and a burger, just a takeout, we would like to allow that also, because that's the application that I put in for.
Okay. And then for carry out, do you understand the requirements to be able to do carry out and to maintain that?
It needs to be not accessible by the customers. It needs to be served by us.
I'm talking about like for your sales.
Yeah, they told me you cannot exceed up to a certain percentage. I forgot that number.
Right. So 60% of your total alcohol sales has to be on-premise consumption.
Correct.
Okay. And you feel that that's a number that you can reach?
I think so.
Okay. And you're required to file reports with the state,
I was- I
on
was
your
asking-
numbers.
Correct. I was asked to give my financial statements for 6 months, so I know all the
Okay,
requirements by us.
all right. And I believe, I don't know how often you have to submit those reports, but I think they are, twice a year.
We're not trying to be a liquor store. We're not trying to be,
No, I understand, and I'm not saying that's what you are. I'm just making sure that you're getting the type of permit that fits the type of business that you want to have. That's the reason I'm asking. Okay, can you meet me over there after this and we'll take care of your final inspection?
yeah, I'm gonna head out that way.
What are your hours there?
Currently, we operate from 10:30 to 7:30.
Okay,
Sunday, we're open till 4, but it's gonna be summer hours, so we're gonna change our hours a little bit.
okay.
And then, how many seats do you have?
I have a total of 28 seats.
Okay.
Minimum 25 is required, I know that. I was told by state.
Right. And then how many servers do you plan to have?
We're not planning on having servers, it's just the cashier just gonna hand out. So we're self-serve completely.
Right, well, your cashier would be considered, so anybody who's providing the alcohol to your,
Behind the counter is about 2 people, usually we have. One makes the deli sandwiches, the other one just handles the money, and we have one person in the kitchen.
okay, so and then those two people would be licensed?
Yes, it will be licensed.
Any, discussion, Beth?
No, move to approve.
A motion to approve in a second. All in favor, by saying aye?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries. Okay, I'll see you shortly.
I'll be out there, sir.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And our last item is our R344668, Beer Wine Liquor Civic Center new for KCC operations. I'll collect your affidavit, sir.
David,
Thank you.
power of attorney too.
All right. If I could have you state your name for the record,
Chris DeBruin,
spell your last name, please.
DE, capital BRUYN.
Your relation with the POA.
I'm the regional sales director for SSG Hotels and have been involved with this project from its inception.
Okay, you want to go ahead and tell us about the project?
Well, it's that real big building that we've been working on just a few blocks from here. We have the conference center there, of course, you know, which has 3 stories. We have the Automobile Museum at the bottom there, you know, the meeting rooms, you know, big ballroom on the first floor, then meeting rooms all the way around, 55,000 square foot total. It's connected via Skyway to a Hilton Garden Inn next door there, which will be operating. And we hope to open up here early this summer.
Wow,
We've been working
it's been a while.
for a long, long time. I live in Lafayette, West Lafayette, but I've been spending an awful lot of time in Howard County, Kokomo here, you know, and we love it. You know, it's really been a lot of work put in. Of course, there was a lot of work put in by, you know, the city officials and the county officials way before we got on the scene. And this project's been talked about for 10 years, to be candid with you. So we're excited about it. We're working with local businesses. We're going to bring a lot of people in from around the state and around the Midwest here. And we're excited. I mean, I can't tell you how excited we are.
Do you have a restaurant in the hotel?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's a Hill Garden Mile, we have a restaurant there. And just so you know too, just from a matter of background, SSG Hotels, we have 30 hotels in the Midwest here. We have 6 hotels in Indiana that have liquor licenses. We've never, and I mean, this is in the last 15 years, we've never had a violation at any of them. We take, obviously my being on the board here helps, but you know, from a company standpoint, you know, everybody's certified, everybody's trained, we have tight controls. Looking forward to being good members of the community here.
All right.
We'll do that.
Great.
We'll do the county proud, I promise.
All right. I'll give you my card when you guys are close to ready to open. Reach
Okay.
out and let me know.
Very
I'll
good,
come
sir.
through and take care of your inspection.
Okay.
Do you have one in Lafayette too?
I'm sorry?
Do you have a hotel in Lafayette?
We have 3 hotels in Lafayette, man. We had the Staybridge Suites, which is, on 26 there. You know where the Meyer store is, where you get to Lafayette? There's Meyer Drive there. You make a left, and we have 3 hotels down there. Staybridge Suites, which does have a liquor permit. We have a Best Western Plus there, and we have a Candlewood Suites.
Okay.
And we've been in, like I said, we've been in the Lafayette market for 16 years now.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Move to approve.
Motion approved in a second. All in favor by saying
Aye.
aye? Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome.
Thank you very much. I'll get that cord copy there. Once again, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Looking forward to it. Pleasure.
Are you a Boilermaker then?
Have to be. Yeah.
Yeah, you better.
Yeah. I'd be in a lot of trouble. Well, let's put it this way. My wife went there undergraduate and graduate school. All 3 of my kids went to West Lafayette. All 3 were accepted there. None of them went there. Yeah.
No.
No.
Did
Well,
they go to you?
well, pardon me.
Did-
No, thank God for that. Although, they didn't even apply there. Ball State was close.
Real quick, sorry, let's go ahead and adjourn our meeting here.
Oh.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, we're adjourned.